Hello. So let's have a little chat about health and meditation. So when we are practicing spiritual arts and energy arts, and we are moving up a vibrational scale, we are moving towards more and more degrees of subtlety through release, it is vitally important that we take note of our health and take care of our health. Because poor health will make it that much more difficult to progress. Why is this? Well, when we are in physiological distress, for whatever reason, this creates sort of ping points, blockages for the mind to get stuck on and contract on. And these blockages, the pull for the mind to stick to these blockages is very, very deep, and it can be very, very strong. So, there's my voice cracking. So, we really need to take care of our health and note when we're observing these points of blockage. If part of the goal is the freedom, the liberation of the mind, the freedom of the energy to transform and transmute, freedom of the body, these points of cohesion due to physiological distress need to be taken care of and harmonized, right? So, for example, maybe a year and a half ago, I started drinking coffee for the first time in my life, and it made a whole lot of things in life a lot better, all right? And meditation, it's like a rocket fuel for light meditations. Then, very recently, I was noticing a lot of acidic type feelings inside the tissue, and these blockages, kind of like just the hoses were just being squeezed, and while the energy, some of the perception of it was stronger because of that squeeze, it was definitely something to avoid, to take a step back from, take a break from. Now, there was no issue with this because it was very clear signaling from the body, I don't want this anymore. So for the time being, I'm not going to do that. It took maybe 3-4 days of not consuming the coffee until those odd sensations started to disappear. And this has been very, very helpful for the meditation. As a result of this, because I didn't have whatever the coffee was doing, those distresses in the body, and in the mind, it was astronomically easier to progress in the meditation. And once I'd rested for a few days, the meditation and the energy work just really, really exploded. So, something to take into account, to be aware of. Note physiological sensations, what it feels like when you're healthy, when you're not healthy, what it feels like mentally, what it feels like emotionally, what it feels like vitally and physically. Things like brain fog, the inability for thoughts to form cohesively, low motivation, low energy, lack of, say, excitement, etc. These can be symptoms of inflammation in the body, inflammation in the brain, and you can go down YouTube rabbit holes on this stuff. But point being, we want to be as healthy as we can to facilitate the easiest progress on the spiritual path as possible. Because it's hard enough as it is without the poor health getting in the way. And start to cultivate a barometer so that you can course correct with just course correct faster and faster, so the negative waves don't build up and pressure too much. Okay, thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed this. Bye.